Well, over in the US, the Dow Jones Index has hit a new high. And in Germany, the DAX has started to recover from the weakness of a couple of weeks ago. So what's making investors so happy? Well, it's the central banks. We had a big speech from Janet Yellen in the US. She signaled that, yes, the Fed is going to be raising rates more and they are going to be withdrawing that quantitative easing, but she suggested it's going to happen fairly slowly. So that was good news. But we've got also Mr. Draghi in Europe, who's announced that for the first time in 3 years, he's going to be making a big speech at a major US seminar late in August. And investors are just wondering if he might use that to announce a withdrawal of stimulus in Europe. So we've got to keep on watching. Meanwhile, what else is going on? Well, we're beginning to get into the results season on both sides of the Atlantic. Several more of the big US banks, including Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley, are reporting next week, along with some of the old tech dinosaurs like IBM and Microsoft. And we've got a couple of European companies, including Novartis. And what about data? Well, there's not so much, but we've got some important Chinese data coming out on Monday. Will that show that China is continuing to recover from that soft patch earlier in the year? And for those of you who follow the Werthstein Zeitgeists, several important things. Richard Branson has announced he's getting his space program back on track. And for 3D printing, IKEA, the big Swedish retailer, has announced they're going to be selling a hand, a 3D printed hand as decoration to put on your wall. And we're also, for those following the higher interest rates zeitgeist, we're seeing a big move up in that as German interest rates have gone up so strongly in the 10-year for 10-year bonds. At Werthstein, we will keep you posted.